Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're playing Mega Man 11. So put on your PJs and prepare for some cliches. I've been excited about this game ever since it was released. Ever since it was released today. Ever since it was spoiled. Trailer, announcement. I'm so excited. I can't even talk straight. And this is post-commentary Late Night Mega. Imagine how it would have been if I could do live commentary with this thing. I'm totally talking over the backstory here.
At every turn, you've ignorantly blocked my research.
So clearly this is Dr. Wily and Dr. Light when they were younger.
I see the committee is in agreement. And so, the department chooses Thomas Light's research into robots with independent thought. Thank you, everyone.
Why are you fools so blind? One day, Light. One day the world will know I was right all along. Bad memories make the worst dreams. A genius of my caliber needs sleep to keep his brain in gear. Wait. That research from my youth.
Those PJs fit Dr. Wily.
I'll show you, Light.
See, he listens to me. Alright, so... Ooh, add-on content. Do we have add-on content? No, we really don't. So yeah, Mega Man 11. I am playing this game blind, but because it is a PS4 game, I have to do post-commentary on that. Something with my equipment set up, live commentary just does not turn out at all with what I have. I can't explain it. So we'll do post-commentary. I think that's going to help benefit us. I'm just familiarizing myself with the controls. So we have a button for Rush Coil and Rush Jet now. We don't have to go into the menu and select them or anything. And then we have these boost gears, power gears. We'll learn what that's all about, right? And then the weapon switch is L2 and R2, so I'm just, getting the idea for that. And let's start a new game. So we have newcomer, casual. Newcomer's even easier than... Oh, come on. Superhero, we're going to start with normal mode. We might check out superhero mode later. And it's time for more plot. Anyways, so I can continue talking over the plot. Yeah, I think post-commentary is going to work pretty well for this. So you're going to see blind gameplay, but you won't necessarily have blind reactions. I'll try. We'll improvise. Hey, it's Blockman.
You built me rock solid. Well,
Hey.
I can hear the construction yard calling. Block out.
Those are my jokes. We'll get back for that later.
How many checkups are left?
Let's see. We just finished with Blockman. That leaves
So yeah, you'll have blind gameplay, but you'll have post-commentary knowledge, so I can explain things like what are good strategies and what I found to be effective. And Roll just listed all the Robot Masters, and I was talking over that.
Break, Otto. For a robot, you sure do complain a lot.
Oh, Roll, I love that burn there on Auto.
Oh, I ain't a machine. Yeah, but still.
Mr. Torchman, please proceed to the... Earthquake!
Oh, that's not good.
What on earth? Roll, Auto.
This part's going to be a bit longer. We will complete a stage. I'll stick to one stage per video.
Good to see you again, Light.
But obviously this one's going to be longer because we have plot to deal with.
Doctor, what's going on? Stand back, everyone. I'll handle this.
What is that in your hand, Mega Man? Is that a broom or a vacuum? Or a robotic toilet plunger? It's weird seeing Mega Man, in this form, looking like a normal boy. You don't see that too much in the Mega Man games.
Invention you so coldly crushed when we were students together. Or has your memory failed you?
But it appears Mega Man likes shorts. Yeah, they're probably comfy and easy to wear.
Can't be. Oh, but it can.
I agree with
Your
him.
objections wouldn't stifle me forever. I have perfected my design. And now we'll see who was right all along.
Wily, if you just came for a message, to give a message, why
Perfect timing.
do you need
The
to
lot of
break
you
it?
will
Why
make
can't you
some
just,
test
you know,
subjects.
send an email or something?
Who are you calling test subjects? Quickly, you must all run and hide.
Too late. Speed gear.
My robots.
Well, that was
Here,
rude.
Light.
Okay, so that's more than just giving us a message.
What have you done?
The real question...
Let those robots go.
The real question is, why did Dr. Wily capture those robots and not capture Mega Man?
To the genius of Dr. Wily.
I mean, Wily, how many times have we been through this? You've been stopped, well, over 10 times if you're counting the Game Boy games and other spin-offs.
Wait,
I-
Mega Man.
Why don't you capture
Wiley's invention
Mega Man?
is called the
'Cause he's the
double
one that's
gear
stopping you.
system. It's designed to push robots far beyond their
Oh, this
normal
part's
strength and
important.
speed. If he really
I should
has
talk over it,
completed
too.
I'm afraid you won't stand a chance.
But we can't just let him get away.
Mega Man, I can tell you won't be stopped. Very well. This is the prototype double gear system that Wily developed back at Robot University. If I install this into your circuits, you may be able to stop him.
Yay!
But it's dangerous.
New
Double gear
abilities.
places great strain on robot systems.
I can take it, Doctor. I want to do this, no matter the cost.
Yeah,
Lock
just
me up.
automatically you know you
As
can
you
handle
wish.
it.
The installation will take some time. There's a lot of work to do.
Meanwhile, Wily ravages the entire
Double gear
planet
system is
over a
fully
few
installed.
days.
Mega Man, rise and shine.
Or all the Robot Masters just take their places at the end of their stages.
Go get him, Mega Buddy.
Hey, there we go.
And remember, your old pal Otto is here to help out.
Mega Man, that dirty Wily won't know what hit him.
Mega Man, you're doing a noble thing. Be careful out there.
Doctor, roll. Otto, I'll be back soon.
Alright, so explanation of double gate. Yes, I would.
Speed gear.
Okay, so we can slow down time,
Power gear.
and we can increase power. Now, there's a couple things I don't like about the power gear, which I'll get into more so in the next stage. Not so much this first stage that we go to. But yeah, the really cool part is that you can actually play around in these tutorials to try out your weapons and such. And we have Rush. And past gameplay me also thinks that Rush's energy will refill automatically, because that's what it's doing here in the tutorial. No, that is not actually going to be the case. Which we'll find out again in the next stage. But yeah, here's our Robot Masters. Block Man, Acid Man, Blast Man, Bounce Man, Tundra Man, Impact Man, Torch Man, and Fuse Man. I've already decided where I wanted to start this off screen. Off screen. Well, yeah, we're gonna. Oh. Okay, we can also press R1 and L1 to go to other places. We can save our game. Let's save so we don't have to rewatch all that tutorial. Not that I'd make you guys watch that again, but you know, maybe I
Okay,
wouldn't
Mega,
talk over it.
what'll it be?
And pressing L1 gets us to the shop. And I can see we can go to the right or left. That's a mystery. But not what I wanted to do.
Okay, Mega.
Yeah, you just have to scroll. Alright, Buddy Call Plus. Tank container, so we can carry more tanks. Currently we can carry 6 E tanks and 6 W tanks, and that will let us carry 9 of each mystery chip. Not gonna get that, at least not right now, because that's not a beating a stage quickly is not something we're probably going to do on our first time playing this game. Shock absorber. Reduce recoil when firing a charged buster shot. I can't fully read the descriptions on these very well, and I'm looking at this video in my editor as I'm commentating on it. Auto charge chip.
Okay,
That
Mega.
will probably be useful, but not something I'm going to use. So let's go on an acid trip. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, it's Acid Man. This is where I want to start with. Alright, and we have... What in the world? The new spider thing. That face on it. It's like a monkey face. Oh, that is splitting. So when you hit them with normal shots and not a charge shot, they will break apart into all those little baby things. But yeah, charge shot avoids that, so I recommend a charge shot on them. No, we're not doing that. We're not turning water into acid. That is clearly the main mechanic that's going on here. You had to have expected something like this coming into Acid Man. Oh, it changed. Get out of there, get out of there. Now, however, what I don't realize yet is that that acid won't actually hurt you unless it's green. So you'll have blue, which is basically clear water, yellow, caution, red, super caution, danger, and green where it starts to damage you. And here's some use of the speed gear. I will be using the double gear system, but I'm not going to make probably as heavy a use of it as what the game intends. I am a pretty expert Mega Man player. Well, somewhat. Although I do have to play Mega Man games differently for this Let's Play than I do, well, the other Mega Man games I've played. Since this is my first time playing it, let me explain to you how I would typically... We have water that's pushing us around, by the way. How I would typically play a Mega Man game is if I get a game over on a stage, I would switch and go to a different stage, regardless of how far I got in the game, just to try out all the different stages. However, to do that for a Let's Play would come out to being like the first 8 parts not really having any real progress, and then going back through, and it wouldn't be the best way to present that for a Let's Play series. So I'm going to stick with each stage until I beat it, but that will give me... Yeah, see, it's still not hurting, so we don't have to worry yet. But I keep thinking or acting that the red or yellow colors are going to hurt me. That is going to hurt, and you can see it also kills all those little tiny guys too. So you can kind of use it to your advantage to kill the tiny spiders. And you can also shoot their acid out of the air. Also, if you take the acid attack out of the air, you can stop it from going in there. Sniper Joe, annoying as always. Yeah, best way to deal with those guys after... if you don't use a charge shot to kill the main spider, use it on the... I was not prepared for that. Use it on the little tiny hopper ones. Alright, so there's... You couldn't really see it in that demonstration, but since I used it, I'll talk about the power gear now. So power gear, there's a couple issues I have with it. First is that your normal shot becomes a burst shot of 2. And that actually kind of messes me up. Not in this stage, but in the next stage it'll mess me up. And it actually, I'll let you know where it causes deaths. I think it's like off-camera deaths where it does that. If you have... The other thing I don't like about the power gear is if you have a fully charged shot and you switch on the power gear, you no longer have a charged shot. So you can't just charge up your Buster and then go, oh hey, here's a fully charged power gear shot. No, you have to start charging the Buster after activating the gear. Okay, so now I'm ready for that. That's just life down there, or health. I don't need that. We'll use a speed gear here. You don't really need to. One thing that I've kind of noticed about the design is that they do design a lot of things intending you to use the double gear system, whether it's the speed gear or the power gear, but neither of those gears, this is a dangerous spot, we're falling down. However, if you position yourself correctly, you can see what you're falling into, so it was a fair challenge. I like that. So it's designed to use the double gear system, but it's never really required, and I do like that design. So the double gear basically just becomes a boost. Oh, what are you doing? Kill something. Okay, this guy. This is a problem. Can we not kill those red ones? Okay, what is he doing now? Power gear. Yeah, so clearly you gotta hit it in the center there. We can dodge his wavy arms. Oh my. So as you deal damage to this mini-boss, he's going to spout out more of those little enemy things. The purple ones and the teal ones only take like 1 shot to kill. Purple might take 2. I don't know. But those red ones take so much time to kill, it's not really worth it to try and do that. Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do with the power gear there. If you let the red... Oh my. If you let the red bar charge get all the way full, it'll deactivate the double gear system, and the double gear system will overheat, and you won't be able to use it for a little while. So do be mindful of that. But mini-boss is down. And we get some nice pickups. And now we've got water current pushing against us. And this isn't too bad. So yeah, you're not... Due to the limited nature, or limited time that you're allowed to use the double gear system at once, the challenges are designed in this game so that you're not required to use it, but it just acts as a boost, and I really like that design. And so for the most part, you're not going to see me using too much of the double gear unless I really feel that it gives me a very needed boost to help out in certain spots. And we'll just fight those guys. Yeah, we'll let the acid take care of them. That was an acid test. And then we've got Sniper Joe. Yeah, see right there, I had a charge shot, but it went away. I wanted to fire the fully charged shot. Another thing that's cool about the charge shots in this game is that against shielded enemies, if it hits their shield, it won't deal damage to them, but it will like knock them off balance for a few seconds so you can get some other shots in. This is probably one of the scariest rooms of the game, and that is not how you do that properly. In that room, I recommend using a speed gear there just to slow down the time as the platform is swooping down there, and then you can more easily jump on it and jump off. You'll see that when we get back to it. And there I just wasn't far enough over to make the jump. If I end up getting game overs... Okay, spoiler alert, I will end up getting game overs. I'll just meet you back roughly where I died off, unless I have something else that I feel I should show off. But as far as any silly death sequences go, you're gonna probably end up seeing most of them on camera. And if you don't see them on camera, I might just describe what happened off camera, but yeah, that'll be about the end of that. Alright. So we just deal with these things again. Those little spiders are bothersome down there. So one strategy for this section is you might want to just let that thing turn the red water into acid, so then you don't have to deal with the spiders, because you can cross the rest of this completely without the need of jumping in the water/acid there. Alright, we do have water pushing us here. Not gonna try that whole leap at once. Okay, now we've got it It's pushing us the other way, so we're going to activate speed gear. Yeah, like I said, speed gear not required there, but it's helpful. And helpful enough to make my life easier. And you can see that's kind of what happens when you do that to a shield guy. I do want to fight these guys just to get health or bolts, which that will be our currency, so we can go shopping with that stuff later. Now we reach this screen, which is, it looks pretty scary. Just be mindful of where you're jumping. And yeah, feel free to use invincibility frames to help you on the spikes there. Yeah, a couple small hops. And some basic enemies. One cool thing I do off camera is one charge shot can, placed perfectly, can wipe out that whole row. Now this is the scariest part of the level, probably. So yeah, you have the water pushing you. Feel free to use the speed gear if you feel it's necessary, but clearly, as you can see, it's not necessary. Alright, so acid will take care of those guys, and we'll hop over here to the final screen. There's the boss gate. And this screen is kind of a letdown. It's kind of boring and easy. Okay, Acid Man. Well, I want to take an acid bath. Mud baths are more fun. Okay, so you have a barrier. You're doing all sorts of stuff. Now, once you get him out of the barrier, you just have to shoot at it a bunch. But then he develops a firing pattern similar to Skullman, and I pick up on this very quickly. So now he's pretty easy to dodge. That arcing shot, oh my gosh, what are you doing? What is... yeah... well, that happened. Well, that was a... well, we'll call that an acid shark attack. Although seeing the replay, you can see him swimming in the water, but playing it, it looked like a shark attack. It reminded me a lot of Colonel's ground crawl attack, and continuing doesn't get us back to the last checkpoint, so yeah, I go here off camera. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, figure out how to deal with his acid shark attack. But, yeah, for the barrier, what you want to do is you want to, the first arc is easier to dodge, so, yeah, just rapid fire on the barrier, get him to this pattern. Alright, here we go. Acid shark do 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 do. Acid shark do 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 do. Acid shark do 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 do. Acid shark. Well, the speed gear kind of helped us once, but again, I want to try and not rely on that for the boss fights if I don't have to, because it's only a limited time. So there's got to be a way to dodge that attack without needing the speed gear. I do want to show another fight of the mini-boss on another trip through here, because I fight him a lot better. Well, I do get hit a fair number of times, but we kill this guy a lot better. So, main strategy, you know, take down everything that isn't the red ones quickly, and then just do your best to jump around them. I don't do it so well here, but just keep firing, even though his legs are blocking a few of the shots. You're still... Main strategy, just pump him full of attacks, and make this mini-boss fight as short as possible. That's kind of the strategy for mini-bosses from Mega Man 9 and 10 as well. The quicker you can just throw a whole bunch of damage at him. Look at that. We didn't even give him a chance to spew his friends a second time. Alright, we're back at Acid Man now. I already told you, I don't want to take a bath with you. So, first phase, take down the acid barrier. And now we can just do some charge shots. For some reason, a couple times you'll see that Mega Man doesn't like facing the appropriate way when I tell him to. I don't know if that's just me pressing things. Okay. Slide away, do, slide away, do, slide away, do, slide away. So yeah, strategy for dodging that, as soon as you jump over the shark fin, do a slide towards Acid Man, and you'll dodge his other acid shot attacks. And that is the strategy for Acid Man here. Which, you guys, I didn't have to cut out any bad battles here, or I didn't cut out any battles where I died of Acid Man. So, yeah, it took him down pretty... Oh, come on, really? His acid barrier will spew pellets as you're shooting it, so you want to shoot the barrier from a distance as well. Just another thing to be mindful of. But yeah, I beat him with still over half my health left, so that was pretty good. And that was, what, my third attempt on the guy? Yeah, very nice. Oh, and in Mega Man 11, we don't just change color, we actually change some more of our appearance with the weapons. I like that. Okay, so there's our acid barrier. And you can combine the weapons with the power gear to get, well, to make the weapon even better. So I'm just playing around with this, and I don't fully grasp the differences, even though I did read the thing and I did try it out. I will make some failures with the barrier in the next stage, but that'll be for next time. Yeah, and I'm wondering where my gear thing is, because I wonder, you do not, one thing is you do not have to keep the power gear active once you put the barrier up. It'll still stay the super corrosive barrier. Alright, let's go shopping.
What'll it be?
We got a lot of bolts. I want the energy balancer. Yes.
And there you have it. Part complete.
And with parts, you can choose whether or not you want to equip them. Very nice. Buster Plus chip, that's new. It makes the Mega Buster shots bigger. I might get that. It might help us hit those annoying spider things. Shock absorber. Yeah, I don't like the recoil from firing the Mega Buster, so let's do that. Auto charge. I'm gonna avoid auto charge. I mean, I could buy it and not use it. Yeah, tank container. Yeah, we'll get that. There's no reason not to. There's probably some sort of achievement or something for not buying any parts from the shop and beating the game or whatever. But I've never cared about the achievements or trophies. I'll get an energy tank. And let's stock up on a couple lives for the next level so we're not going into it under-leveled. No, that's enough. Alright, next time we'll see if, well, we'll save the game, and then we'll see if Blockman is tripping on acid.